Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be doing another album review and it's the first one of the year. I know, haven't done one of these in a while. Haven't really done an upload for a while, but yeah, I'm back. So yeah, let's start off 2026 or 2026, however you want to call it, with an album from 1973, but it was actually recorded late 1972 and came out early 1973, but you know, it's still a great album, and I am talking about Solid Air by John Martyn. Now, I love the album cover. It's the complete opposite of the Invisible Touch album cover, if you know what that looks like. Yeah, it's the complete opposite of this. This is a pretty album cover. And this album, overall, I love this album. It's only about 35 minutes long, which I would say is like the right amount of time for an album, but still, like, I mean, there's awesome tracks on it. Like, every track on this album, like, awesome. I've listened to a few John Martyn albums. I've not actually listened to them all, so yeah, I should probably do that. There's quite a few albums he's done. I can't name them at the top of my head, but I've listened to Grace and Danger, Glorious Fall, and the rest of the 80s albums. Well Kept Secret, Sapphire, and Piece by Piece, which I think are underrated, but very different from this album. This is more of an experimental folk album, which that's cool. And yeah, here's the front, like I said, very pretty, very cool, kind of psychedelic. Island Records, 50th anniversary. And here's the spine, and here's the back cover. So, of course, we've got John on the guitar. Yeah, he was very young then, he was 24, I believe. Yeah, he was 24. So, yeah. Yeah, this guy was a legend, like, musically. So, he'll be forever missed. So, yeah, there's how many tracks on the album? There's, I think, 9 or 10, I'm not sure. I'll explain in a minute though, because 2 tracks are classed as 1, I think, but I don't know. But yeah, starting off the album, we have the title track, Solid Air. Fantastic track, really cool, very like, I don't know, it's like folky, kind of like funky. Like, it's a really cool track, like the double bass playing from Danny Thompson, who sadly passed away last year. Rest in peace to Danny. Just an incredible double bass player. He was awesome, and I actually didn't know he died until like very recently, I know. But, you know, at least I know now, so he'll be remembered for that. I love the vibes on this song, the saxophone as well. Just a really cool track and dedicated to Nick Drake and obviously he was musician, sort of like John. I've listened to the first couple of albums by him, by the way, but yeah, this is a really nice song. You know, these two were friends, and unfortunately Nick would die the year after, so rest in peace to Nick as well. My favourite part of the song is the chorus, you know, I love you, I know ya, or the other way around, I know ya, I love ya, and I will be your friend. What an incredible guitarist John was as well, like both on the acoustic and the electric guitar. So, Solid Air, brilliant opener. I believe it's the longest track on the album. I think it might be the second, but yeah. The next track is Over the Hill, a really cool track. You have auto harp, violin, and mandolin, which is really cool. A really cool folky song, I love it. John's voice sounds incredible. And yeah, just a really beautiful song in my opinion. So yeah, next track is probably my favourite John Martyn song. I'm not sure really, but it's one of my favourites, and it's my favourite on the album. Don't Want to Know, or Don't Want to Know. Such a cool track, I love it. The guitar playing's brilliant. The only problem with this song, I wish it was longer. Like, it's only 3 minutes long. I wish it was a bit longer. Like, come on, when you get that breakdown bit and that electric piano solo, just brilliant. Like, you just want more after that. Like, I love this song a lot. I don't wanna know about evil, only wanna know about love. Just an awesome chorus, and overall one of John's best tracks he's ever done. That I've listened to so far. I have a lot to listen to, so, but possibly I think this will still be one of my favourites by him. So yeah, well, yeah. I say we'll see, but it probably still will be once I've listened to the whole catalogue. But anyhow, the next track is a cover of, who originally did this song? I can't remember. The song is I'd Rather Be the Devil, which is a really cool track. You have clavinet, you have some like really like rocky drums. Yeah, there's actually 2 versions of this song on the album. On the CD version, you get the live version, which that's pretty cool. Very bright. I know, like the lights reflecting on the CD, and it's like really bright. I was like, Whoa. I know. Anyhow, I'd Rather Be the Devil, really cool track. John's playing is just brilliant. Like, his guitar playing is everywhere on this song. Like, I know he starts doing all this like hammer-on stuff, and it's just awesome. If you listen to this on vinyl, I believe I'd Rather Be the Devil ends off side 1, and side 2 starts off with Go Down Easy, which is a really nice, pretty track. John's voice is beautiful, and just a really nice, sweet track to start off side 2. And of course, we've got Danny Thompson on the double bass again. Dave Pegg plays the bass guitar, but Danny plays the double bass. Obviously, him and John were great friends. They played together a lot live, so that's really sweet. And they're both up there in heaven now, probably jamming. Yeah, of course, yeah, up there in heaven. And yeah, our next track is a really cool track, Dreams by the Sea. Another like sort of a funky rock track, really cool. Just awesome, like the guitar playing, the vocal as well. The electric piano just sounds awesome, and the way it ends the track as well, and you get more saxophone, just brilliant. Like, the sax really works well with John's voice, in my opinion, so wicked. The next track is his most popular song, May You Never. I believe he recorded this as a single and then re-recorded it for the album, but I'm not listening to the original version, I don't think anyways, but the version of this album's brilliant. Like, he's doing all the work on his guitar, you know, the like tapping, the job of a drummer, and then he's doing all the bass notes and all the chords and all that, and singing as well. So talented John was. Like, he was great at multitasking and doing all this stuff on a really cheap acoustic guitar, making it sound like it was worth, I don't know, like, I'm not sure because money was different then, but say like nowadays, like, it was a cheap acoustic guitar, probably costed sod all, and it sounded like £1 million, for example, I don't know. But yeah, he made it sound rich and, you know, really cool, you know, making it sound like an electric guitar, which, yeah, very cool. I actually saw footage of him on the old Grey Whistle test. I believe the song was, the song's called Looking On from Grace and Danger. Yeah, he's playing acoustic guitar, but it sounds like an electric guitar. I know, that's, yeah. It's a bit confusing when you watch it, but it's really cool at the same time. Like, and you've got Phil Collins on the drums and Alan Thompson on the bass, which he would make his debut on Glorious Fall. And yeah, very nice. The next track is The Man in the Station, another nice, like, sort of pretty track, and then like it gets like quite interesting at like halfway through the song. Some really cool drumming, the piano as well. Just a really nice track, and the guitar just sounds gorgeous. Just an awesome track. Really nice chorus as well. There's a man in the station. Yeah. I probably could sing like John Martyn. I don't know. I really want to do one of his cover of one of his songs live, but yeah, we'll see. It could be possible. The next track is, well, it's 2 tracks. Jelly Roll Blues, which, yeah, that's another like funky like track. I really like that one. Amazing guitar playing again from John, and then well, his real name was Iain David McGeechee, so yeah, but you know, we all know him as John Martyn. And then yeah, to end off the album we have Gentle Blues, which is a nice track, and you get a synthesizer at the end played by John himself. Very nice. And yes, you can definitely tell this album's from the 70s, but I think it's aged really well for 1 and 2. It has a very stagey live feel to it, and then of course this also, like, my point there is also like backed up by the fact the live version of I'd Rather Be the Devil is on this version, yeah. And at the end he says like "wassy wassy" or something, I don't know, but yeah, that's really cool, I guess. But you know, you can tell it's live because obviously the audience are clapping and all that. There's a disc, very nice, pretty once again. Another picture of him on stage on his own. John was great live, like, he was funny and, you know, very talented, and that, you know, that unusual tuning. There's a disc, very nice. This is an album that I've been playing a lot recently. Like, I've had this album for about almost a year. I've played it to death. Like, it's one of the most like funnest albums to get through. Like, it's very experimental, and just John at his best. Let's have a look at the booklet. There we go. More photos of him. Lyrics, solid there. I know ya, I love ya, and I can be your friend. Can't believe I got them lyrics like the wrong way around, but close enough anyhow. That song was dedicated to Nick Drake, like I said. A lot of you definitely know Nick Drake. Like John, he wasn't very commercial, but over the years he's been recognised more. But I reckon, yeah, definitely John Martyn was like famous because obviously he was alive longer and all that, and you know, did more music. Over the Hill, pretty, don't want to know, awesome track. I want to learn that on the keyboard. I'd rather be the Devil's lyrics on it. Go Down Easy, like then in the spring, just a gorgeous song. Dreams by the Sea. No, it can't be true. I'm just singing every single song. May You Never. Won't you please, no. John's most popular song, The Man in the Station, and then the Easy Blues Suite, aka Jelly Roll Blues and Gentle Blues. So yeah, very nice. Another nice picture of him tuning his guitar. Look, there's the track listing, side 1 and side 2, which side 2 is 14 seconds shorter than side 1, interestingly enough. The engineer is John Wood. And who's the producer on this album? Yeah, let's go through the musicians. So John Martyn plays acoustic guitars, electric guitar and vocals, and he also plays the synthesizer on the Easy Blues. Yeah. Oh, John Wood produced the album with John Martyn, which that's cool. We have Danny on double bass, Rabbit, aka John Buntrick, on acoustic piano, electric piano, organ and clavinet, Dave Mattox on the drums, Dave Pegg on bass, Speedy Nimoy Eke on congas, vibes on Solid Air were played by Tristan Fry, sax on Solid Air and Dreams by the Sea was played by Tony Coe, mandolin, auto-harp and violin on Over the Hill were played by Richard Thompson, Simon Nicol and Sudrahim respectively, so that's really cool. I believe she's American but was influenced by Irish folk music, obviously because she plays the violin, which is quite a folky orchestral instrument. And there's John again. Hey, great album. If you're not listening to it, highly recommend it. It's definitely one album you must hear before you die. I believe it's on that. You know, the 1001 albums you must hear before you die. Which is fair enough. It's a great album, and I recommend any John Martyn album really. Like, they're all different, and you know, he keeps up with the times. And yeah, obviously he was friends with Phil Collins, which not very familiar name. Joking, of course. Genesis, and he actually produced Glorious 4. I want that album on vinyl or CD. I really want that album because it's great. The production's great in my opinion, and yeah. But I still love this album too. It's definitely a top 3 John Martyn album for me at the minute, and it'll probably still be up there. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. My first album review in, I don't know, God knows how long, 3 months I think. But yeah, it's great to be back. Thanks once again. Let me know what you think of this album. Do you like it? Is it not your sort of thing? I mean, even if it's not, still give it a chance because this is a fantastic album. I would say it's a perfect album. Like, yeah, it's just a masterpiece. So yeah, anyhow, take care everyone, and yeah, see you next time in a bit, and bye-bye.